Hey there everyone, so it's been a while since I last posted. Since then, I've kind of maxed out this character with purple books. Here's all the gear. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a detailed guide on how to do the new dungeon, Highland Exile. Alrighty, so this first part is incredibly easy. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump past all the trash mobs. Just keep jumping. Really simple. If you get hit, you can just go ahead and just walk forward, and you have to iframe through the spider webs, but eventually you'll be out of combat. In this area, we're going to have 4 spots that could potentially have these seals on top of the jars. We need to find 2 of the seals and unseal them. So I see a jar here. I'm going to go ahead and jump right on top of it and unseal it. Don't worry about the trash mobs, they can't hit you except the shamans. Shamans are ranged and they can interrupt you. I'm going to go ahead and run to the second jar spot. It's over here by the shrine on the left. There it is, it's not lighting up, so I'll go on to the next location. All the way over there is our third jar location. So I'm going to go ahead and winch dart a little bit over there. It's not lighting up, therefore it's going to be at the final location. Last location is going to be all the way up here, up the stairs and to the right, where everyone else is hanging out at. As I'm walking up, I can already see that they kind of aggro the mobs. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the left, jump on top of the jar, and unseal. After unsealing 2 jars, it will spawn in the Dark Spectre. You can walk all the way up here, and you can go ahead and defeat this. After defeating the Dark Spectre, the doors will open, and you will be faced with the first boss, Soul Thresher. So in this party, I am going to be the ranged bait. What this means is that during the phases, the boss is going to jump at the furthest person. My job is to be the furthest person. And I'd like to say thank you to my clanmate Tuna for mapping out the boss's rotation. The boss's rotation goes as follows: half circle, double cross, and either a charge or a multi-hit AoE. The charge is blockable / parryable, and the multi-hit AoE is a 5-hit AoE. You would have to HM block the first 3 and iframe the last 2, or vice versa. You can also use Dandy or Decoy. Also, while you are fighting this boss, every time it jumps will do a shockwave AoE. Here's mechanic phase, so he makes a puddle under himself. He will then proceed to jump to the furthest person. After jumping to the furthest person, he will then make a puddle under himself again, and then charge to the initial puddle. Parry the charge, then be ready to KD. And that is mechanics. He will then continue with regular rotation. Here we see the boss use impact. It is going to be 5 slams onto the ground. Just jump. The last one has a little bit of delay. We also see here, since our tank died, it's going to go ahead and jump to Wuggy and then create that shockwave. That is the anti-range tank precaution that this boss does. So please do not range tank. And we did it again. So here comes mechanic phase. He's going to go ahead and create that puddle under himself. Melees, make sure you don't stand in it. Stand a little bit further away from him. He's going to jump, create shockwave. He's going to puddle, then dash towards the initial puddle. Please block parry him. Then KD. Here's our last mechanic phase. So he's going to go ahead and create that puddle. Jump to the furthest. Shockwave. Puddle. Get ready to parry. Then KD.
Antics will get you nowhere.
From this point forward, the ranged bait now also has to do another job. We can see that this large AoE will be targeting the furthest person away from the boss. Please make sure that you are properly baiting it away from the boss. It is only 3 cleaves. The cleaves are also HM blockable and iframeable by other classes, but it is ideal to have a Force Master here.
You will be hewn asunder.
We can see that the boss enrages here. It'll jump to the middle, it'll do the AoE, then it will do impact. After this first initial impact, it will do one final impact, which will kill you. The final boss timer is about 20 seconds after it enrages. Alright, this part. So you're going to go ahead and run through all this. Just glide over. Here I get aggroed by the mushrooms. It pulls me, whatever. I decide to not to escape. You could just keep walking. Eventually, I will get out of combat and be able to run. So don't sweat too hard about this part. You're going to go ahead and go onto this rock formation on the right, and then glide onto this little baby branch all the way in the back. This is perfectly safe, and you can eat on it. When you're ready, go ahead and jump off the branch, jump off the rock, aggro the Yeti. This Yeti is completely CCable and it's force grippable. So you can see Wuggy force gripped it first, then I'm going to go ahead and force grip it into place. Then just kill the Yeti on top of the rock. It's really simple. He has this really big, hard-hitting move. He'll leap up into the air and he'll do a slam and hurt everyone. Make sure you CC him. So right here, we went ahead and KD'd him. You can also force grip him as well as other forms of CC. Alright, Yeti down. Don't you guys also miss Avalanche Gen? I kinda miss Avalanche Gen. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and glide on over these mushrooms and into the boss arena.
My sustenance has arrived at last. Has arrived at last.
Alrighty, so I'm also going to be the person doing the mechanics on this boss as well. Rotation goes as follows. Half circle, frontal rectangle, half half, another half circle, donut, outside inside. This is where you CC. Then it repeats. Since it repeats so quickly, it's possible that one KD person is not enough, so you need 2 people to be able to KD. Here I accidentally range tank and it slams you on the ground, knocking everyone back as well. The boss will also do the seed burst randomized all across the map. Every time this boss hits you, it will give you a corruption stack. After maybe 3, it starts really hurting. Here we're entering mechanic phase. The boss will spawn 2 flowers, 1 purple, 1 green. You want to step on the green and you can leave the purple. The purple does not matter. Here I step on it, then I immediately SS. He also does this 3/4 map pizza attack. It targets the furthest person. Do note that the safe zone is on the opposite side. Then back to standard rotation. Here we have our first pizza. Get really close to the boss and just follow the safe zones. If you're really close to the boss, you'll be able to stay safe. Here we have another donut. Make sure to CC.
Please try again later.
We're about to enter another mechanic phase. Make sure to HMB this jump. As you can see here, he spawns a flower. I can see that the purple spawned on my front right, so I know that my back left is the green one. I SS, then QE over. All the purple flowers are giving him are attack power. It just makes his attack hurt a little bit more. Make sure to iframe, dodge, whatever.
Before the growing darkness. Even now, your spirit shudders.
Here we are at the last mechanic phase. We get an HMB. I look for the flowers.
My sapling.
I see green on front right. I go towards it.
Bow before the growing darkness.
I get hit by the AoE. My charm is off my harbor, so I just gotta find it in my inventory. Don't mind that little hiccup. Starting from now, the boss's rotation is going to speed up. Don't mind it. Just stay focused.
Bow before the growing darkness.
Alright, we're about to hit sub 15, the desperation phase for the boss. It'll rotate between pizzas and half and halves over and over again. So right now, starting at 15%, it'll start doing constant seed explosions. Then it'll go ahead and conduct pizzas. Be careful about them, they hurt. The seeds are also going at the same time. They do not stop at all. He'll do a half and half, then conduct another pizza.
Even now, your spirit shudders.
We hit the enrage timer, so the boss is then going to jump to the middle. Make sure to HMB this. We forgot to. Then it'll conduct half and half, and you have about another 20 seconds until it wipes you all. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you guys liked the guide, make sure to tell me, and if you guys have any more recommendations, send them in the comments. Thank you.